Let's talk about making some money. I guess the kids are excited about this. Let's see if your guys are excited about this. Let me hear it. I'm feeling the energy for you guys who wants to make some money doing resell. As a reseller, people who know me, they always ask me,
Yo, Hank, how do you find things to sell? Where do you find the items to sell it? How do you know what something's gonna be sell?
and the questions keep coming. And today's episode, I just want to talk about 5 items that is hot items right now. Like, I know you're gonna be making some money if you sell these items. This is items that I personally buy when I'm go out in flea markets, or I buy storage units, or I see other people selling it online and I know I can make some good buck into it. I buy it and I resell it. And these items are not gonna be hot for so long. Welcome to SimpleChew. I'm your host, Hank, and I'm your typical awkward, boring accountant. I've been doing this for the past 10 years. Also run a resale business for the past 5 years. If you've been following me for this long, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you like the video, if you like, you give it. If this video or any other video is going to be a lot of rich vibes going your way. It's going to be a lot of positive vibes going your way. Thank you for liking. Also, if you're new, welcome. And I suggest you to subscribe. And also hit the bell, because I deliver videos every Mondays and Fridays. I usually talk about education, also investment education, also tax education, mostly about personal taxes. So stay tuned for that. I also have a free ebook for you guys about investment 101. Is if you're trying to learn how to invest. I made a whole book for you guys free of charge. Just go to www.simplechew.com. It's for you to grab. For the items that I find to sell, there's not like a lot of secret to them. It's not like I'm holding information on how to find them. A lot of the information of what people want to buy is already online. You can check Craigslist, you can check OfferUp, you can check Marketplace on Facebook. It's all over the place already. The information is all over the place. There's no mysteries of what's selling or what's not selling. You can see it already on the market. You can see what people's asking from you if you have it, and you can test anything that you have in your home. If you don't know what to sell, just put a pair of headphones. Electronics will always sell, but you can put anything. You can put your sneakers, you can put shoes, you can put clothing, you can put anything you want, and you see what's trending. I've been doing this for a long time, so I know what specific seasons what's gonna be selling, what's not gonna be selling. So you just play the game of that. And also, once you start going to flea markets, you start buying storage units, and you hear the people why they're buying. You just make a little community, and you know what's selling. Automatically, you'll be like, okay, I know what to focus, I know what to look for once you're out there looking for stuff to sell. And the hottest item right now for me personally, and I think for a lot of resellers, is gym equipment. And not any type of gym equipment. I'm not talking about here like bands, like resistant bands or anything like that. I'm not talking about
the shaker thing.
They look kind of weird if you're a dude doing it. I'm not talking about that kind of gym equipment. I'm not talking about infomercial type of gym equipment. I'm talking about real gym equipment, meaning dumbbells, kettlebells, plates, like weight plates, like these. I don't know how to describe these. Bars, anything that has to do with a real gym kind of equipment is super hot right now in the market. Squat racks, power racks, pull-up bars, and all that stuff. Even though some of the stuff you can make it from Home Depot, but people are paying top dollars if you have it, and it's something that I'm making a huge killing. I've been buying dumbbells for pennies on the weight. People just giving it away if you go to like a flea market. I also had a lot of luck buying squat racks and power racks. You have to be careful that all the equipment out there, because sometimes it's disassembled and a bar might be missing or whatever. But I had bought a squat rack that one of the bolts were missing, but I just went to Home Depot and got it. Like, it wasn't a big deal. And people are paying for a squat rack like a brand new squat rack prices. Like, people don't want to wait. If you go to any website, I'm gonna put like a website here, and you can see like everything is sold out from anything that has to do with gym equipment. So that's just something that you just know that it's hot. How do I know it's hot? I went to OfferUp. So you see OfferUp, all these items. A dumbbell doesn't cost that much. None of these weights cost this much if you go to like a real store. And then you start realizing that, and then you go to like Dick's Sporting Good and you go check what's going on. Why are these items so expensive compared to a Dick's Sporting Good? Then you check that, everything is sold out. So it's just like a process of you checking, of knowing what people are buying and knowing why. Like, once you're in all these apps and all these websites checking all the stuff that people buy or all the reselling, you immediately gonna know what's selling. Second hot item, and it's almost united with the weights and the gym equipment, is bikes. I think if you go to Dick's Sporting Good or you go to any sporting goods store, you'll see that most of the bikes are sold out, and only like the pretty shitty ones are still available, but nobody wants those. I'm making a huge killing, and bikes are so cheap to buy on flea markets or buying them from Craigslist, even though Craigslist is catching up or OfferUp is catching up with the price, because now there's hot items and people know they're hot items. Crazy thing that I've been going to flea markets and buying bikes for $20, $15, $10. The most I've been paying is $35 for a bike, and I've been selling for $90, $100, even $150 a bike. When if you're buying it for $35, you're paying $15 for a bike, and you're selling it for $90. I'm selling these used bikes as they're new bike, like essentially. A lot of these bikes I just buy once I do my research. You could have bought them at Walmart for $80, but people are still willing to pay the $90. And once they come to my place to pick them up, I never have change because I don't want to risk to get robbed or anything. So I usually don't have cash with me. So usually a lot of these people are paying me $100 because they don't have change. They don't bring the exact change for me, so they give me $100. So just craziness that bikes somehow are now really hot. I know why, because it's sold out. I know the epidemic is causing a lot of people to want to go out, or it's just supply and demand kind of thing. So I'm making a super killing on it. I'm not mad about it. Third item is ACs. Doing a super killing with ACs. Unbelievable. I never had a lot of success with ACs. I had bought ACs before, used ACs, and tried to resell them, and it was usually a couple of dollars on top of what I pay for. So it wasn't really profitable for me to keep buying ACs a long time ago. But now I'm making a super killing. People don't even asking me for discounts. People are actually fighting to come to my place and pick up the ACs. They even coming to pick up the AC. Usually I would drive the ACs to them, but now people are paying the full amount that I'm asking, and they're coming to pick it up, which blows my mind. And I think it's, again, the whole coronavirus situation where people are staying more at home, and so now they have to buy AC because they don't want to be outside or whatever. So I think people are staying more at home, so they want to buy ACs. And the other thing, I was going to like BJ's and all those places, even though ACs are not sold out or anything. ACs are really expensive. I didn't know, because usually all my ACs that I buy, I usually buy them from the flea market, or I see them thrown away. So that's the other thing. Like, I found ACs that people threw away, and I sold them for $90. People were throwing ACs, and I was just picking them up and just reselling them. So that's the other thing that you can think about. Like, you can go around. I go to like off neighborhoods because they're well off. They don't need it anymore. Or they went central. They got central AC or whatever. So they throw their wall and unit. So that's what I'm selling mostly, the wall unit. People are just throwing them away, and I'm picking them up and selling them. But going back to the BJ story, BJ's is selling those ACs brand new, really expensive, like $250. I took a picture. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see how expensive they are. If you're gonna be buying ACs, don't go more than like $20 for an AC, because they could go. Some of them are bad. The tank inside is empty, and I don't know what it is called, and it's more expensive to fix it than to just throw it away. You lost your money on that one. But great buy and sell quickly. No inventory at all. Like, it was just insane. I bought 6 AC this weekend, and Monday I sold them all. Like, I had none. The last AC left at 10 p.m. last night. 4 items that is really selling off really quickly is the power washes, or those water pressure machines. I don't even know what you call them, but those are selling super fast. I buy them for really cheap. I think $30, $40 the most. Those are things that people bought because they were trying to clean their house, or they were thinking of cleaning their cars, like a car wash kind of thing. Like, oh, okay, I want to clean my car. Probably use it once or twice, and then they sit in the garage. And those mostly I've found on yard sales, because a lot of people who buy those, they have like a nice garage where they think they have multiple cars for their family or whatever, and they think, hey, I don't want to pay like $20 or $15 every time I want to take the car. For a car wash, let me buy this $200 water pressure and wash the cars here or whatever. That's the story that I give myself, that I think they think about I think it's accurate. Anyways, so I buy these for cheap because they've been collecting dust and rust in the back. So I buy them. I've been selling them for $120. Easy money. I'm buying for $30, $35, $40 the max. Easy money. They just leaving my place like hot cake. People just come and get them because I think it's the same reason. I think a lot of car wash places is now open. People want to look nice. They want to like wash their cars and whatever. I don't know the reason. I think a lot of I sell a lot to immigrants. I think they take it back to their countries because it's something, I don't know, they clean cars over there or something. So it's something also there's a hot item. It could be seasonal though, and it could be related to the cold corona, but hey, it's been a quick buck. The fifth and last item that has been selling off literally out of my shelves are power tools. Anything that is related to fixing homes, any construction equipment, anything that it has to do with making holes or drilling or carrying dirt or whatever, or making brick. Anything that has to do with construction or all that, fixing up stuff, plumbing, electricity, or whatever, it's gonna be selling well. I think you have to be careful though, because you have to learn about the brands of these power tools. Some of these people, contractors or people who come to buy stuff from me, they are really particular on the brand they want to buy. They're also really particular if they are battery operated, what kind of voltage the battery is. I don't care. I don't know, but I care because they care. So I make sure that I get what they like mostly. So it's something to think about if you're gonna go into the whole power. Don't go crazy. If you go and you see things cheap online, or you go to a flea market or a garage sale, somebody's selling something for really cheap, you have to be careful because that item might not be selling well. So if you want to know what was a good brand, well, obviously the Mercedes-Benz or the BMW of power tools, or Makita, that's always gonna do really well, no matter what type of drill or equipment it is, as long as it's that brand, and as long as it has a little case, it brings like a little case, and everything's organized, things not loose, things like that. It's not like heavily used or scratched off. You're gonna be fine reselling it. You're actually gonna be selling it as a new item, essentially. So that's the brand that I look for the most. But I also buy a bunch of other items from other brands. You just need to be careful you just need to do a lot of research before buying. I usually carry batteries with me because sometimes you just find the drill without the battery, so you want to test some of these drills if they work. So I carry like a bunch of batteries in the van just to keep putting them in and checking them in if they work. If they don't, I don't buy them. So which is a benefit at the end of the day. But they fly out of the shelf. I think it's the same reason that people want to fix their homes, or some contractors have a lot of work now and they need equipment. You're gonna make a killing with that. Depending on the machine, you can buy it for $60 and you'll be selling it for $200, $150 easily if you know how to market it, and if you bought the right machine. So it's all a combination. Thank you guys for watching. Just want to give you guys some items that are hot right now for resellers. If you're a reseller or you're thinking of reselling, quick money. If you find it, if you might have it at home and you might not need the item, you can sell it for the same price that you buy it for or more, depending on the item you have. Always gotta remember to keep it simple.